Okay, I'm doing HDR photography, and I have between 3 and 6 exposures for each final picture that I want. So I'm going to right click, go to stacking, auto stack by capture time. Click stack, then right click again, stacking, collapse all stacks. Now we have 30 stacks. Then click 1, Control A to select all. I'm going to file, plug in extras, opening the Infuse plugin, and I'm doing batch mode. So it's going to infuse all of these images at once. You can also use Lightroom's HDR feature for this if you prefer. Okay, so now I have my 30 infused images ready for editing. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my 2 presets. So I select all of the exterior shots and apply the exterior preset. Then, of course, select all of the interiors and apply the interior preset. Now I'm going to edit 3 basic things on each photo: the exposure, perspective corrections, and a little bit of cropping if need be. So we go into the Develop module. First thing I do is hit the Auto Perspective Correction button, and I want to crop out that door a little bit. Then increase the exposure, and that looks good. Next photo. Auto Perspective Correction, increase the exposure a little bit. That looks good. Next photo. Again, Auto Perspective Correction, no cropping needed. Increase the exposure. Done. Next photo. Auto Perspective Correction, exposure looks pretty good. Next photo. Okay, so I'm using a MIDI controller, which makes all of this a little bit quicker. I have a physical knob for the exposure, I have a button for the auto perspective correction, and I have a button for the crop. Also, sometimes I make a few other adjustments. Like if I have a window that's too bright and I can't see out of it, I'll use the adjustment brush to lower the exposure on that window. I have a video explaining this technique. Now going back a bit before I started editing the pictures, I want to let you know that the infuse process takes about 10 to 15 minutes after you click infuse on all of your stacks. It's going to take about the same amount of time if you use Lightroom's HDR feature. I don't really count this as part of the editing time because you can be away from the computer and doing something else. And that's it. Thank you for liking this video and thank you for subscribing.